Shalom, Nawathan, Kal Halal, Wahawala, Abanawa, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham, Hamashiach, Wamalaki Hawashai, Baha Rechaha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone, who rule and teach well in the scriptures. Peace, blessings, and mercy goes out to the Bayath Shah Dawadah, the house of David, scattered abroad throughout the whole earth, beginning with the 144,000, the governing body. I don't want Ratazar, that is to say, Lord willing. So, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. So, hey man, you got a wall heap of things. Aguan Panisa Ertia, alright, wars and rumors of wars, man, all over the world. Okay, so the return of Hamashiach is close, indeed. This is an article from Al Arabia News. It's recent, I believe it came out a couple of days ago. Alright. You can see the headline. It says Kuwait to begin evacuating citizens from Lebanon after foreign ministry call. The flag carrier of Kuwait on Saturday departed to Lebanon to evacuate Kuwaiti nationals in the country, a day after the Gulf nation renewed a call for its citizens to leave due to the security situation. The official Kuwait news agency reported that the Kuwait Airways sent, open quote, the first aircraft to evacuate nationals from Lebanon, end quote, as fears of a military escalation between Hezbollah and Israel heighten. Okay, so things are intensifying over there, man. Alright. The Kuwaiti Foreign Ministry reiterated in a statement on Friday its call to citizens to, open quote, to refrain from heading to Lebanon at the moment due to the consecutive security developments that the region is passing through, end quote. It is also called on citizens currently in Lebanon without an urgent need to be there to leave, open quote, as soon as possible, end quote. The national courier, according to Kuna, right, thanked the relevant authorities for their cooperation in launching an air bridge to return the nationals from Lebanon. The airlines had announced in a separate statement that it was operating large planes to fly to Beirut, which is the capital of Lebanon, to accommodate Kuwait citizens returning home. Kuwait's decision follows an escalation of cross-border attacks between Iran-backed Hezbollah and Israel in light of the ongoing war. There have been fears that military operations between the two sides would escalate despite international and diplomatic pressure to avoid a full-fledged war. We know the Bible prophesies World War III. Okay, we mention this all the time, man. Okay, so many things are happening, taking place. All right, we'll get the book of Isaiah chapter 46. And we'll go on verse 10. Alright, this book of Isaiah chapter 46. Start at verse 9. Remember the former things of old, for I am the most high power Yahweh, and there is none else. I am Yahweh, and there is none like me. Declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. You see? So that's the that's the truth, that's the matter of fact we're dealing with, man. Okay, evacuations, alright. They're fleeing Lebanon ahead of this war, right? Israel is about to kick off this thing with Hezbollah, man. Okay, you got Jacob's Trouble, you got the MOTB, World War III. Okay, and ultimately we put our trust in Yahweh Bashim Shah, man. Okay, because at the end of the day, His counsel shall stand. Okay, the ancient prophets have been declaring this. you know, going back to the ancient world, man. From the beginning. Okay, the word of the Lord has been declaring this, from the beginning, man. All right, and now it's being fulfilled in our current lifetime. Okay, these Bible prophecies are coming to pass. All right, famine of the word. All right, that's getting ready to happen shortly. Again, Jacob's trouble, the mandatory implementation of the MOTB, the RFID micro CHIP. All right, and before World War III can happen, that has to be mandated globally. You see? So yeah, all this is happening in the so-called Middle East, which really is Western Asia. Alright? The least of the flock shall draw them out. That's them JJs, the 1948 is the small hats, man. Because that's really, right now, America's ally, really. Alright? Right now. Alright? If you go to another article. Alright? Yeah, so that one was one day ago. Let's see this. Alright? Just a brief lesson. Canada prepares for mass evacuation of citizens from Lebanon. Yeah, see, June the 22nd, 2024. The hope for years, Jacob's trouble. In response to escalating tensions between Israel and Hezbollah along the Lebanese border, Canada is gearing up for what could be its largest ever evacuation operation aimed at safeguarding approximately 45,000 Canadian citizens currently residing in Lebanon. You see? Right? The conversation, described as intense, highlighted Canada's proactive measures amid fears of a full-scale war erupting between Hezbollah and Israel. Katz, in turn, urged Canada to exert diplomatic pressure on Persia, Hezbollah's primary backer, to rein in the militant group and prevent further escalation of hostilities. Right, let's leave it at that. Okay. Yeah, things are getting ready to happen, man. Things are in place. Okay. So that's why we're keeping our eyes on that region. Okay. Because yeah, that's where World War III is gonna kick off. You see. Let's go to the book of Luke. Saint Luke chapter 21. All right. Start at verse 34, and these are the words of Yahushua, because it's in red, as you can see, and it says, "And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts, meaning your minds, be overcharged with surfeiting, you know, surfeiting, going into excessive partying and drunkenness, having a good time, right? And drunkenness and cares of this life. Okay, so you don't want to be caught up in the cares of this life like the people of the world are, man. Okay, so much so that when these things come upon you, you basically overwhelmed, all right? You weren't watching, so you weren't prepared, okay? And then you're taken off guard, okay? And so that they come upon you unawares. That's right, okay? Verse 35: For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth, okay? All right, and that day is the Lord's return, okay? So don't forget, man. These most of these people of the world, man, they're occupied in their fleshly desires, all right? Okay. So they're trapped when the Lord comes back, man. No escape. Alright, unless you have the elect. Alright. Now the elites of E, right, the top international banking families, the Dukes of Edom, they're gonna flee to their bunkers and escape that way, but the Lord will bless his elect men, right, to grab them up out of those bunkers with spiritual power. Okay. And they'll be the first crop of slaves for slavery. Alright. Got their international space stations and things like that. Verse 36, watch you therefore and pray always, that you may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man. Alright? So yeah, they need that draft, America, man. They need so many American, young, to get drafted, right? To go and fight, man. Okay? Because, hey, different, wars are happening right now. Okay? All culminating to World War III. Okay? And that's going to go nuclear. You got your proxy wars and things like that. Alright? That's why they need that draft of 18 to 26-year-olds. And Germany's looking for this draft as well. Okay? Looking to draft women too. So, gonna end the lesson there. Shalom till next time. Upwards and onwards.